Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on him waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock got the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
That shot wide open. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now.
Terrific job to force that turnover. That is some disruptive D.
Launches it, and the High Flyers another triple.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Lunge, up and in on the layup.
If he can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
Mills outside to the middle. MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you'd say.
And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan. And so far, their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Now Carrington, and the foul called on Brock.
Jason Brock.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
High Flyers on D. 10-point lead. Martinez outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's MP. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
No good at the free throw line. Second free throw, no good. On offense, here's Sac. Trailing by 10. Here's Pagan. And he was fouled on the way up. Two free throws coming up. Liam Callahan picks one up.
And when we talk about him as a sturdy guard, it's because he knows how to throw his weight around inside. Pagan, adept at drawing fouls.
2 shots.
First one for him falls. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Good on both attempts. Here's the high flyers. Here's Mills. Jacks up a three. Down it goes. His third basket in as many tries.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Carrington for three. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. On the wing, Brock. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. MP up top. Mills with the look, and the high fly is tack on 2 more. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
On the wing, it's MP. Pass to Brock. Back to MP. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's O'Neal from past the arc. Another shot, and MP with the layup.
You've got to be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Here's Lund. Kicks it out to Martinez. No good on the 3. MP guarded by Lund. Here's MP. And he lays it straight in.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Pass to Lund. Clock at 6. Here's Martinez. And the attack from Sack with another bucket right there.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. From deep, it's O'Neal on target from long range.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Outside Pagan. That's in for his first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Past MP. Brock outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the break. Now here's Martinez. Covered by Brock.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Outside Pagan. Carrington outside. Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
To the inside. Carrington with the block party. Inside. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Nice feed inside as well, looking for some good shots.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Pagan picks up the board. And so here it's Sack. It's a 14-point game. Carrington with it. He's picked up by MP. Pass to Martinez. And the foul called on Brock.
Jason Brock.
That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Sack making some changes here.
Substitution for high flyers. Substitution for the attack from Sack.
Pass to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Mills outside. MP with the look. Lund with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Pagan. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
On the wing, it's MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pagan. Carrington for 3. Hauled in by High Flyers. They've led by as many as 18 points. Mills outside. The High Flyers with another miss. And so we wrap up the first half. The High Flyers lead this one, up 10. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sack gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you can really rule it either way.
And here's Pagan. And he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Lund. Outside Pagan. And here's Lund. 6 to shoot. Outside Carrington. Kept alive. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Mills on the wing. Pagan defending. And that one's good. It's Mills. Here's Pagan. Carrington outside. Down low. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Here's the High Flyers. Kicks it out to Brock. Back to MP. Carrington with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Foul going on Jason Brock.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Mills. He's got 13 on the night. To the paint. Return to MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Screen by MP. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
Clever handoff by Mills, taking advantage of the opening from the pick and roll and dishes it to his teammate.
And so here it's Sack. They trail by 11. Outside Pagan. The three ball. Gove with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
Here's MP. Count it, and he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. MP really making a difference out here.
Good timeout. They had to do something to cool him off, even if it's just making him take a breather.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Adam Cunningham. Substitution for High Flyers.
Lund with it, with MP on him. Cunningham knocks it down from distance.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's Martinez. Over to the wing. Now Lund from three. The High Flyers grab the miss. To the middle. And MP gets it to go.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Martinez. Left side, Pagan. To the inside, Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And the High Flyers call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Deciding to change it up. And the attack from Sack call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout. Substitution for High Flyers. Nathan O'Neal.
Inside. What a nice shot by Callahan.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Pagan with it. Carrington outside. No good on the triple.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Pass to Callahan.
Right here. Watch the room. Screen.
Now Brock to the middle. MP. Great key that time from Drexel Carrington. Pagan. Back to Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now here's Mills. Down low, MP. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. The attack from Sack Trail. Here's the three. Goes back up. And Lund with a nice bucket inside.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
MP up top. He's covered by Carrington. MP with the look. The high flyers with another miss.
The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
Outside Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. The three-pointer is off the mark.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Martinez. Here's Carrington. MP grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Austin Lund, second personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 for 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the attack from Sack call time here.
I'm sure coach is telling them, it ain't over till it's over, but I think it may be, Danny.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and we'll see what happens.
And it's Sack with the ball. A 7-point differential. Carrington for 3. Offensive rebound. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills, shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And now it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Carrington for 3. Kicks it out to Martinez. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice. That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
At the line
Yeah,
for
it's
the
not
High
over,
Flyers,
but they're starting to really run out of time.
2 shots.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. And he ends up making a second. And that puts him up by 5. And the attack from Sack call time here.
They absolutely need to find a good shot and sink it. Then send someone to the line as quickly as they can.
But also, try not to foul just anyone. If you yank your opponent's ace shooter, you're going to be back to square one on this.
Here's Carrington. From deep, it's Pagan. He can't hit it that time.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
So the High Flyers win this one.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.